Margaret had always believed that a mother's heart was an ocean. Deep, enough to swallow storms, patient enough to wait for tides to return. For 75 years, she lived with that belief stitched into every choice she made. But even oceans can run dry, and even mothers can reach a breaking point. It was a quiet Wednesday morning when she woke up in her small sunlit kitchen. The kettle hissed softly, and she wrapped her shawl around her shoulders to fight the early winter chill. Her bones ached, but not nearly as much as the memories she carried. Today she had decided something she never imagined she would. She would stop saving the very people who never tried to save her. Her son Daniel was 51 years old. Far too old to still be blaming the world for his own broken decisions. For decades, Margaret had bailed him out. From debts, from failed marriages, from jobs he couldn't hold, from promises he never kept. Every time he fell, she caught him. Every time he lied, she forgave. Every time he broke her heart, she carefully glued the pieces back together, alone. But the night before had changed something inside her forever. She remembered sitting alone on her sofa, waiting for Daniel to visit. He had promised, again, to stop by with groceries and check on her. Instead, she received a call from a stranger, a bartender. Daniel had taken her grocery money, spent it on drinks, and then bragged loudly that his mother would always come running anyway. Margaret didn't cry that night. She simply went still, very still, like a candle blown out by a cold wind. This morning she wasn't the same woman she had been for decades. Today she wasn't soft. She wasn't forgiving. She wasn't hopeful. She was tired. She folded her grocery list, placed her pension money safely in her coat pocket, and went out alone. She bought everything she needed: bread, rice, medicines, a small chocolate bar just for herself. For the first time in years, she spent money without guilt, without wondering if she needed to save it for Daniel's next disaster. When she returned home, she found him sitting on her doorstep, looking angry rather than apologetic. "Mom, why didn't you pick up my calls?" he demanded. Margaret unlocked her door without looking at him. "I didn't feel like it." He followed her inside, arms folded. "I need money. Right now. And don't start giving me lectures." She placed the groceries on the table, her movements calm, steady, almost peaceful. "No," she said softly. Daniel blinked. "What?" "No, Daniel. I won't give you any more money." He laughed in disbelief. "You always say that." "Yes," Margaret replied, turning toward him with eyes that no longer trembled. "But today I mean it.